I promised you I had no plans on actually filming a video or putting any makeup on my skin, but I was browsing through Facebook, which I haven't done in a very, very long time. I still have a Facebook account. I just very rarely go in there. And I saw this picture and I got inspired. Not by the whole meme idea, right? Because I think this here is messed up. It's like glam and then he tried. I don't even know if that's a joke or not. So for me, this whole thing is not funny as a meme as a whole. But the actual makeup look was very inspiring. And I was like, oh my God, girl, I have all those colors. And at that point, I was just like, okay, go film something. Try to kind of recreate the look. See, I don't know, put your own spin on it if you want to. I don't even know if I'm gonna recreate the same exact look or if I will put my spin on it. All I know is that I saw all those colors and I thought spring and I got really excited. I even put a sports bra that's blue, so it'll kind of like match the pops of colors on my eyes. So I'm gonna dive on in and play around with a few eyeshadow palettes. I felt like diving on into this palette because I've only used her maybe like once or twice and I bought it for a reason. Girl, I have a series of oranges. I have the perfect yellow. I have pinks and I have my purples. And this is the volume 2 by Jaclyn Hill and Morphe. But then, girl, I'm missing the blue and I'm missing a green. So then I have this palette over here, which is absolutely stunning. Do you guys see why I need the other Norvina palette that I ordered? Because all of these colors would technically be in there. But look, so this one here is the Steb 35 color shadow palette. The shadows are actually pretty good. I'm looking at using like this blue out of here. I also whipped out this one over here, the Lurella Totally Tubular palette, because of this screen. So it really depends what route I'm going. I also have like the yellow and the pink here. So I have 3 eyeshadow palettes. I will let you know which one I'm dipping into for what colors, but we're gonna dive on in and create the eye look first, and then I'll throw the rest of the face together later off camera, of course. To prime my lids, I'm gonna use my go-to OG most favorite in the whole wide world right now. It's the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in Fair. All right, the primer is on. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the green, and I think I'm just gonna dive in to the Lurella palette because it looks like the kind of green that she has on her face like now. It's the most vibrant true green I have, and it's nice and matte. I'm gonna grab an angled brush. I'm gonna dip in to the green. Make sure that my brush is completely saturated. Tap out just a little bit so I don't get a lot of fallout. Not that it matters because my face is not done. And I'm gonna tap this green onto the inner portion of the eyes. I'm not gonna be super strategic because we're gonna blend that and it's gonna get nice and messy. And then eventually, once the bottom of my face is done, I will go in and do the bottom portion. But right now I'm gonna focus on the top. That is so pretty. Now I've gotten questions with regards to setting the base or not setting the base. Why is it done or why is it not done? Everyone's different. I like to set my base if I'm going to do like a very like wearable, whether it's cranberries, whether it's, you know, your neutrals, golds, browns, even blacks. But when you're gonna work with pops of colors like this, I do not like to set. So when I tap the eyeshadow onto that primer, it's gripping it. So it's nice and tacky and it's just gonna hold it in place. It also tends to be a lot more vibrant because it's literally just your base and then the eyeshadow, there's nothing in between. I mean, let's just hope this comes together. I'm gonna dip in to the Greatest Steb palette. I'm gonna get into this blue because it looks like the blue that she has on with a big fluffy brush. Same thing, tap out a little bit and then pop this right over the edge of the green and bring it up to the crease. Now I want you guys to be mindful that the photo actually has the vibrancy increased. So the photo has definitely been edited so that it'll look way more vibrant. The colors would pop a little more. I'm not talking crap about it. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? This is an actual video. So it's not gonna look the exact same unless I really were to go in and tweak it. I will definitely take a picture of the look and I'll edit it for you guys and then I'll post it on Instagram so that you guys can see the before and after once it's edited. But notice that her skin is like really smooth and very, very pretty. Literally has 0 pores, and that's because it's been edited. Again, I'm not, you know, talking crap about her photo. She is stunning. The work is beautiful. But I mean, I think every creator adds some editing to their pictures. So, I mean, it's nothing to frown upon. And then now I'm gonna go into Jacqueline's palette. I'm gonna dip into the purple down here. This was not necessarily a like flat matte. It has some shimmers in it, but the shimmers are not gonna be noticeable when you put it on the eye. And I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna tap that out here. Wow, the pigment is there, girl. Now here's where you're gonna work on blending everything together. I am going to grab a fluffy brush and I'm just gonna go in and blend the purple with the blue a little bit. And this is gonna take some time, so I can definitely go back and forth, add a little more purple, add a little more blue. These are not looks that you can just kind of like pop on your face and be like, life hack, and it's done. So I like to go in like little circular motions and then work my way up and come back down. And for something like this, I do suggest you work on your eyes first and then your face, because I already have fallout. And it has nothing to do with the eyeshadow. You're working with a lot of color, so fallout is definitely going to happen when you're packing on color this way. You guys see how this is like blending together already? The color that's gonna like lose out a little bit is gonna be the blue, because now you're mixing the purple into the blue and the green into the blue. But that's a non-issue because we'll go back in with more blue and just kind of like make it pop. I'm gonna give that a rest. I'm gonna start blending the green into the blue, and then we're gonna bring the blue back to life. We still have a little work to do with the blending, but I'm just gonna start kind of buffing out these edges so they're nice and like smoked out. I don't want any harsh edges. And then I'm gonna grab a big fluffy brush. I know this is looking a hot mess. You have to trust the process, guys. Then we're gonna grab a hot pink out of the Jaclyn Hill palette, which is called the Tipsy Girl. That we are gonna tap out and pop out here. This is also gonna be our shade that's gonna take over this area. And literally, this is what my hands look like with all the brushes I'm using. We have a lot going on in here. Now I'm gonna take a clean, fluffy brush and I'm gonna buff out the entire edge, not worrying if the shades are overlapping or not. This is gonna come together, I promise you. They always do. My looks always do. But I kind of wanted to show you guys like an easier way to create this. And I know it looks messy. Again, trust the process. This is not a 30, 60-second TikTok that you just and then it's done. No one's really showing you how to achieve the looks. They're just showing you which colors to apply and the finished product. Okay, we're gonna perfect this eye later, but oh my God, I used all these brushes and I haven't even gone to the other side. So let's work on the other side. You know what's funny? That because I'm using 3 different eyeshadow palettes, the formulas are so different, but the Jaclyn Hill palette actually has the yellow, the orange, and the pink that we're gonna need for the other eye. So just know I'm gonna be using this yellow. I'm probably gonna be using My Man, which is the orange, and then Tipsy Girl, which is the same pink that I kind of applied out here and blended it in with the purple. Starting off with the yellow, we're gonna take some of that yellow and pop her all in the inner portion of the eye right here. If you guys hear tapping, that's not someone tapping. Those are Ty's feet. We bought her shoes with heels for New Year's. And for whatever reason, these past few days, she's been on a high heel kick and all she wants to do is wear high heels at home. Switching up the brush, I'm gonna go into My Man, that neon-y orange. And we're gonna tap that all over the center of the eye. I'm bringing it up to the crease. If I start past the crease a little, that's fine. Okay, that orange is it. Now we have to pack on the pink. I'm gonna tap her out here, bring her in a little bit, and then bring her out. I'm gonna use 3 different blending brushes to blend the outer edge. Each brush is gonna be designated to each color. So I'm gonna grab this brush and I'm gonna tap into the yellow and then I'm gonna bring that yellow out like this. I'm gonna grab the other and go into the orange and I'm gonna bring the orange out as well. See, the Morphe palette blends so much better than the other 2. And then with another fluffy brush, I'm going into the pink. I'm gonna blend it out. Once again, we have to make sure we get a nice blend going on. And then with a really clean, fluffy brush, we're gonna blend out that edge. I totally feel like a rainbow right now. Now the next step is to remove all of this fallout. I'm using makeup removing wipes by the Brow Trio. I am going to clean this all out because we're gonna go in. We're gonna hook up the rest of the face with our base makeup and all of that. And then we will tie the top and the bottom of the eye together, pop on some lashes and all of that. So I'm gonna get off camera. Oh, we really have to blend that edge out. We're gonna work on that. I'm gonna take off this little sticker, which I forgot I had because it's literally invisible. So I will be back in 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's look back at the photo. We're getting there, but I also feel like I wanna change it up a little bit. I like the glitter on the inner corners. I'm gonna smoke out the bottom a little bit with the corresponding colors. But there's something about this sharp outer edge that I'm digging. It almost feels like it's a pulled out cat eye. So I think I'm gonna kind of stick to that. So at this point, I feel like I'm gonna go my own route and I'm gonna do my own little spin on it. I also do wanna use that pink as part of my blush. So we're gonna see. Okay, so at this point, we're gonna like set this over to the side and we're just gonna get creative. With a fluffy round brush, I'm gonna dip into that green from the Lurella palette, so that I can round off this inner corner. I'm gonna grab the brush that had the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas. It still has some product on it, so I'm just gonna drag some of that on the lower portion of the eye. If you want the lower part of the eye to be as intense as the top, you have to go in with the very same base. Going directly under the eye with just eyeshadow is not gonna give you the same intensity, unfortunately, and I do want that pop. So whatever's left, no additional product. That's why I love this, because look, even though it's like semi-dry, I can still apply it and get really nice coverage. I know, this looks odd. Not to worry, girl, not to worry. With a packing brush, I'm gonna tap some of that green onto the inner bottom portion of the eye. Wiping the brush clean, I'm gonna go into the blue. We're gonna do the same thing, and then we're gonna do the same thing, but with a different brush for the purple. And repeat the same process on the other eye. Let's blend this inner corner out a little bit. Inner corner with some yellow, then the orange, and then the pink. Now with a clean brush, I'm gonna blend this outer edge out and I'm gonna pull out. It doesn't have to be completely defined, but I want this outer portion to be pulled out, pulled back, elevates the eye a little bit and diffuses that harsh line. Now with a big fluffy brush, we're gonna blend those edges out. If you're wondering how I cleaned out this area here, I used, where is she? Where are you? Here we go, the Brow Bar by Rima. It is in medium. It cleans out your, it's like a brow concealer. It cleans out your brows and just makes them look like really sharp and extra like pretty and precise. So that's what I used. I brought it down and it removed some of the eyeshadow that surpassed the outer crease, which was perfectly fine because it needed to come off anyway. So we're just gonna do this blending. It takes forever, I know. My battery died, so I had to go replace it. Little did I know that I would find, just browsing Facebook after not being on there for like a lifetime, I would find a page that totally inspired me and was like, it made me want to just get up and play with color. So it's safe to say I'm following that page now because it was so fun to just see it and go, ooh, I can do that. So I'm gonna tap out and I'm gonna take some of those glitters and pop them here as well. Oh, I'm so weird, I know. Okay, and I know that I said I wasn't gonna be done until we did something. We're gonna add some highlight. I am gonna use Lotus Blossom by Ofra Cosmetics. It is their newest launch. It is part of their Lotus collection. I do have a discount code down below in the description box. It's always there. I'll bring it up a little higher for you guys so you can like pick it up and just copy paste and do your thing. The link is going to be there. It is limited edition, so you guys might wanna go snag that like now. But she is super pigmented, she is beautiful, and they also have illuminating setting powders now. And I absolutely love the shade medium for me, so that's something to keep in mind. If you guys wanna snag anything over on Ofra, make sure you use my code. Get it for cheaper. Okay, I'm adding just a little bit of highlight because I just feel like the glitter does it all. But you know, A little highlighter doesn't hurt. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop before I ruin it. Wait, I need to show my sports bra because that was the point. Okay, of putting blue. All right, guys, here is the completed look. Make sure you guys chime on in the comment section below. Let me know what you feeling with regards to this. Is it something that you would just do for fun? Would you actually go out with this? This is such like a prideful type of look and it's so much fun. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the like button so that I know that you're enjoying these kinds of videos. Stay tuned because I will be featuring the Spotlight palette that everyone got in BoxyCharm. It is still available in their shops for just $9. I will be featuring looks with that eyeshadow palette next, so get excited for that. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys!